Hey, what's up? Sam's cooking. They can see you. You're on the camera. I don't know if you can hear him. So, hello, Mena. This is specifically your time. Hey, CP. So, let's do a lore talk. What do you want? Okay, what topic of the lore do you want to talk about today? Because that's where I need to know where to start. I'm gonna go do some random bullshit quests from an old area while I wait, and we can pick some stuff up. I was asking Mena. Oh boy. Okay. Main evil force. Okay. Do you want demons, void, or death? I should say chaos, void, or death, because demons are not the only things from chaos, but yeah.
Good. We must have arrived before Terangor and Gul'dan. Naomi is working to bolster the defenses against their assault. Follow me. We will report to her. Beautiful, isn't it? Just think. You're one of the first outsiders to see inside a
Chaos is demons. Okay. So that's the Burning Legion. Where to begin with this?
Strange. Why is the door sealed? No matter.
Okay, so let's start at creation
Let
myth
us
first, huh?
proceed.
That's probably the best bet. So light and void exist, and light and void clash. Where they clash, arcane and chaos are created.
Vindicators and exiles
Chaos
of the
is
past.
what births demons.
Heroes all. Their souls still remain with us here.
And so they're like a lesser of the creating forces. Arcane spawns titans, which are the polar opposite of demons. It's the whole thing. They're very intertwined. So, demons are literally the embodiment of chaos. Oh, I do have my wolf out. Weird. This wasn't there. While titans are the embodiment of order. So they're kind of at odds, you know? A little bit of a problem.
It is done.
Oh, I'm
As
stunned.
for you,
Oh no.
I think it is fitting that one of my tools dispatches the others.
So
Protect her.
from chaos, demons are born. Demons are... Yes, just shut up and let me kill you. Demons kind of just wreak havoc wherever they go, destroy things, love causing, well, chaos and strife and everything else among other people. That's just kind of their thing. Also, isn't there a fucking portal that pops up here that I could take?
So many of her order were corrupt.
Anyway,
I gather any
so
loyal here and
there's a bunch of different types of demons.
so put a stop to this madness.
I don't even know which ones we'll see here, because this does have a bunch of demons here, but I'm honestly not sure what we're going to see in this area. How did you live? Please die. There's Nathrazim, which are the big classical demon-looking things. They're big, big horns, muscular bat wings. You know, the standard old demon. They look kind of vampiric, even, in a lot of ways. They're a little bit weird. Okay, kill her really quick. Then there's more chaotic demons, which are like pit lords, giant, huge, badass demons that their blood can lead to the controlling of races if they're ingested. If it's ingested, I should say. There's imps. There's if you think like infernals here are demons. So this is an infernal. That's a demon. Shit like that are demons. Here's an imp. I'm gonna kill that. So demons just kind of Felguard. Demons just kind of like were just a force of chaos in the universe. And fucking Sargeras, who was the strongest, like physically strongest of all the Titans, who were a race of planet people. God, I'm gonna have to go into that at some point. Sargeras, who was like kind of their military leader of like the how many Titans are there? What, 7, 8 Titans, something like that. Goes around and is like, ah, fuck. Alright, I keep killing all these demons, they keep popping back up. This fucking sucks, I hate this. This is dumb bullshit. Need to figure out what I'm doing with this. And so ends up going and creating a planet that they basically, instead of killing them, when he kills them, it sends them to this planet and they're trapped on there. It's just a prison world, I believe, called Mardoom. Sends them all to Mardoom, and eventually Sargeras goes nuts because he witnesses old gods and just goes, oh, well, fuck. And says, well, the universe is better off killing everything than allowing old gods to infect it all, so let's just kill everything and start over again after we wipe them out. And then the rest of the Titans are like, hey, yo, we literally have been spending our entire existence creating life. Why would we? That's stupid. No. Sargeras may have actually been right. And so he's just like, fine, I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. And kills his, like, protege, and then decides to go and break all of the demons out of Mardoom, the prison world. And just goes, hey, if you work for me, we'll just kill everything. And so thus begins the Burning Crusade, which is a literal crusade across all of the cosmos where he is trying to wipe out all life. That is the entire thing with the fucking demons. Well, at least with Sargeras controlling the demons, I should say. Hey, what's up, Terran? Terran Gore's interesting. He's dead now. Well, he's not actually dead yet. He will be eventually. That's in a raid, not right now. But so the demons eventually keep trying to take our planet. They can't. Apparently, they destroyed life on almost every other planet in the universe, as far as we know. There may actually be only one other planet with life on it left, and it is not in any shape. We'll actually go to that other planet in a moment. Let me hit this. We'll actually go to that planet right now. So they keep trying to invade our planet, Azeroth, because Azeroth is the last Titan world soul, and we're close to the closet.
Oh, sorry.
And since Sargeras is like, hey, I've seen what happens when old gods infect a Titan soul. We need to kill that. And then it turns out that Azeroth's world soul is actually stronger than like any of the other titans by far. He's like, we need to kill that now, cause you know, fuck if that gets infected, and also the planet itself has 4 old gods living in it. 5 really, but one of them was a dagger. That's something else. So much to talk about. And so you end up with, let's go to Argus. You end up with the demons trying to invade our planet over and over and over again, trying their damnedest to kill us. It doesn't quite work. Eventually Illidan, I should say, opens up a portal to Argus, which is where Sargeras kind of is chilling. This is like their home base. And Argus was also another Titan world soul that he tortured and turned into basically a source of limitless power to keep demons immortal, even more so than they already were, because they were already immortal. Sometimes the canon kind of conflicts with itself. It's a little strange. It's almost like multiple people have written this over like 22 years. And it's almost like people don't actually give a shit. Okay, so this is an Nathrazim, but he's been cleansed by the light. So now he is a light-based demon. But, yeah. Okay, yes. Stop with your fucking jumping bullshit. You can see where he used to have his horns. They're gone now. He has his big golden wings now. Yeah, this is a Nathrazim. Imagine this, but evil. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go on to Argus. So yeah, our planet got stabbed at the end of the last expansion, so that's a problem. That's a little bit of an issue. But so we're missing. So we're dealing with the fact that our planet is literally bleeding out from under us. So that's fun. I don't need anything here, because it's all old bullshit that doesn't do anything anymore. Let's go look at the demon base. Because the big demon base is over here, and we can just see it. There's a lot of other stuff with Sargeras. Like, at one point, he sent an avatar with a piece of his soul through to fight the Guardian of Azeroth at the time, and she kicked its ass, but afterwards she was like, huh, this almost killed me. This is definitely only a fraction. The Titans... Planets are basically eggs for Titans. They're basically just the eggs of for Titans, and eventually they're hatched. We don't know if that's going to destroy Azeroth or not when it hatches. Actual concern that, like, possibly when Azeroth hatches, we all die. Oh no. Well, right now we're just trying to stop the planet from bleeding out. I think eventually we maybe want to check that, because that could be bad. You know, if the planet bleeds out, it might be an issue. It might be a problem. But also, if it hatches and kills us all, kinda maybe, also bad. So we're dealing with that next, I think. Actually, no, we're probably going to be dealing with death next, because that's a whole thing too. So there's a bunch of personifications of death in the game, and it seems like they're gearing up for that to be the next. Oh, I don't have the thing to open this. I don't have the thing to open that, and I don't feel like doing it, so I'm going to go back to our normal place. Actually, yes. No, I do want to go back here. And so it looks like the next, after we're done dealing with the last old god, and then we figure out what's going on with the void shit, the next thing we'll be dealing with is the personifications of death, because we've already fought a few of them, and we're friends with some of them, but that's God, there's... Everything is very intertwined in this bullshit. That T-Rex is a god, but it's now also dead. No, it's not like that, CP. It's not like that. That's not how that works. Also, Azeroth, very tiny planet. Like, not much bigger than our moon.
That is very, very small.
Yeah. Bellular once did a breakdown about how big Azeroth is. Yeah, it's not very big. Where could I go rewatch that cutscene? Because there's a cutscene where the planet got stabbed.
When I first watched it, I got, like... And she'll attest to this, I was, like, horrified and, like, emotionally overwhelmed. I'm like, how is anything not focused on doing something about this? How is anything more urgent than the planet bleeding out? A baby is bleeding out.
Well, the problem with that is people are shitty, and the blood is a really good weapon. So there is a faction that is actually like, hey, no, this really needs to be our primary concern, y'all.
Who are they? 'Cause...
The Champions of Azeroth.
Okay, yeah.
And they're like, and it's like a bunch of druids and shamans, and also Magni, who is the Diamond King, who is a pawn. There's a bunch of old god whisper shit that you can learn, and the old gods don't lie. Oh yeah, no, there's a bunch of shit that's like, no, the King of Diamonds has become a pawn. On her third death, she shall welcome us, which Sylvanas has died twice, so there's a thing there. But also,
Time is money, friend.
this would be the third time Azeroth has had something catastrophic happen.
Oh.
So, could be that. There's also a line of, her heart is a crater, we have filled it. So there's that. But yeah, the old gods are a whole other fucking thing. I could go fight them. I could go fight a bunch of the old gods. Do you want me to go fight a bunch of the old gods?
Oh my god.
No. WoW bad guys are typically actually like either gigantic demon lords who stab the planet because they're trying to cleanse all life from the universe to stop it from being corrupted by the void, or the void. Like Arthas and all of that shit with him was because of demons.
Because demons.
Huh, the 9. The 9, huh? Interesting that there's 9. Also, I have a text message I need to check really quickly. So I'm taking somebody's shift from work. Okay, I'm not, yeah. So this is the sword. See this? So I'm going to pan the camera up, and then we're going to fly. So this is the sword. Let me get out of my crotch. Yeah, this is a sword. Yeah, ground mounts aren't allowed here because I was standing on top of Magni.
Oh, whoops.
So again, this is a sword? I literally cannot zoom out far enough to see the entire thing. Let's fly back and then fly up.
Oh, wow.
So we can maybe catch like the entirety of the sword in the screen. So also this is the by far single tallest object in World of Warcraft. I literally cannot keep it all in frame.
It is the biggest sword, I am pretty sure.
They had to, I think it was they had to double the height limit on Silithus when they added this thing.
Oh my god.
Because the height would have been forever ago. Like, you could see the single block that is loaded in. Like this single, yeah. This used to be burning with power, and then we absorbed it with our legendary super weapons, and then it destroyed them. Which is why I don't have an awesome spear anymore. It also used to hurt you. Because, like, there was all this, like, fucking power coming out of this big old energy wave, and it used to hurt you when you touched it.
Good?
Yeah, if you flew through it, it used to actually hurt. Yeah, so I've been flying for a fucking while.
Yeah.
Like, I've been rising this whole fucking time. Holy shit, big sword. Like, holy shit, big sword. They actually used this sword to figure out how big Azeroth was.
Wow.
Because they figured out a general height of it, or general size of it, from one end to the ground, by checking the, let's do something. Let me see. Where's view distance? That is max view distance.
Oh my god.
I still can only see, like, the freaking cross brace on the hilt.
Wow.
Yes, kind of. Look how tiny I am. Actually, oh no, that's bad. I did it in the wrong spot.
Oh no.
Look how tiny. I'm gonna die. I was jumping down because we're gonna fall for a while. Yeah, kind of. That's why I was like, interesting that there's a lot of similarities between D2's there's a lot of similarity between D2's character stuff and also, yeah, I'm gonna fall out of the world.
God,
Okay,
you've been falling
so
for
that's
a while.
a temple. That's a temple for an old god right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Ankarash. But yeah, no, that's a big sword. That's a big fucking sword. That's the handle. That is a one-hand sword also.
Rip Gears.
Yeah. That's a one-hand sword also, I would just like to point out. That is not a two-handed sword. That is a short sword for a Titan. That's how big Titans are.
Titans are big.
That's a Titan's short sword. I would just like to emphasize that. I don't know if I can get back to my body,
Most of the population of World of Warcraft is just the bacteria living on the outside
Yes.
of an eggshell.
No, yes. That is literally what we are. Like, I'm just gonna come back here and go play another character for 10 minutes. I don't think I could get to my shit. Oh, hey, there. Alliance are in control of this for a year. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? I don't think Horde even tried. But, yeah. So... Oh, God. Yeah.
There's a lot of parallels that can be drawn to that in modern society.
Also, like, the whole thing with... God, she looks so bad. Yeah, well, eventually the worms would die, too, because they would have nothing to consume besides each other. Yeah. That's a thing. I was doing Siege of Orgrimmar and found out that you can't actually do it anymore. So that sucks. Echo Islands. Okay. I don't know who to hop on to go do this, because I'm gonna go. Let's talk about. No, it's not like that. CP. One, there's no atmosphere on a Titan, so we'd all die anyway. Also, the Titans are all dead except for our one, which. Again, we don't know how this is going to happen. Death Knight. Yeah, sure.
I like Lofson.
I need to redo her armor. she's not done. I need to get the rest of her gear too, so. I don't know. Like, the whole thing with demons. So, everything with Sargeras and stuff was just kind of enabling for demons. In a lot of ways, like, the Nothrazim's entire thing is just like, hey, we just want to go invade other planets and fucking let them, like, manipulate them into destroying themselves and each other and stuff. Like, their entire thing is to just sow chaos and destruction through manipulation. So the Nothrazim were the reason that the undead plague is created on Azeroth. The Lich King is... Oh god, we have to get into the Lich King. Okay, so the Lich King is a orc named Ner'zhul, who used to be a shaman. His wife died and stuff, and there was a whole thing, and he started seeing visions of his wife, not knowing that it was actually a demon, and it was a whole fucking thing. And then, like, he kind of was like, ah, fuck, I'm seeing some fucked up shit, fuck. And then Gul'dan, who is very important in every timeline, I don't know, I've never seen the movie, I have zero desire to. But everything with Ner'zhul kind of like comes to a head when Gul'dan's like, haha, hey, I'm gonna take over now by... Oh god, also the frame rate has gone to shit because of the fucking view settings. It's fine on my end, but it's not on the stream's end. No, it's actually just as old as ours. Sucks. It's very intensive here. I really wish this place wasn't so fucking big.
God. Yeah, the frame... Okay, it's not...
No, the frame rate's fine on the game. It's just not great on the stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But, anyway. Ner'zhul becomes... Gul'dan betrays Ner'zhul when Ner'zhul starts to have second thoughts when he realizes that he kind of fucked over the elements. Gul'dan just goes, haha, I'm gonna sell you out to the demons that have been controlling us the whole time, because I want power and don't really care. And so Gul'dan's like, hey, he's gonna betray you. And so it wasn't Archimonde. I guess it was Kil'jaeden. Kil'jaeden rips Ner'zhul's soul from his body and spends a decade or two torturing him. Just his soul. And then, after that, lovely little bit of everything, goes and... Nope, wrong form. There we go. Oh, I have a quest. I did not realize I had a quest. I'm sorry. Give me this quest, please. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize I had a quest here. We should go do these, because these are important. They give me a shit ton of power. So everything with Ner'zhul kind of comes to a head, and Kil'jaeden's like, after a long time of torturing him, just goes, alright, fine. I'm gonna go send you to Azeroth, because we can't fucking invade it, because every time we do, everything goes to shit. And... I guess I didn't have a thing in here. And he's just like, fine, I'm gonna send you there, you're gonna deal with this shit. Do what you need to do. Imprisons him inside of a set of armor in an ice block, and just goes, do your thing. And so... Oh, Power of the Heart, there we go. And so he ends up creating a plague called the Scourge, which, when people ingest this plague in some way or another, or are infected by it, they become the Scourge, undead. Jesus Christ, really? Wow, I have not done this at all in this character. And so the undead become a plague across Lordaeron and stuff. I kind of talk about this in the LP, but that's so fucking much. They become a plague around everything, and then during the... Oh my god, fucking... Is this really another one? Okay, good. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's go power the chamber. Oh god, I forgot where I was. Scourge. So Arthas goes, and I feel like I'm doing drunk history, but not drunk. It's ADHD history. Arthas is the prince of... Oh yeah, some demon shit's about to happen, or some void shit's about to happen here, so...
Oh.
Yeah, see. Big void portal. Something I've never seen before in terms of, void shit. Looks like possibly a Cathraxi, or something. I'm not quite sure. There's not enough of it for me to see. We're gonna send it away. Doesn't really matter. It says some shit and then goes away. Oh yeah, it's old god shit. We'll talk about that later. So, after a while, Kil'jaeden, who's one of Sargeras' lieutenants, who's exceptionally powerful, sends Ner'zhul. Ner'zhul creates the plague. The plague ends up infecting Lordaeron, which is one of the, well, is the primary human kingdom at the time. Arthas, the prince of that kingdom, is like, yo, this is fucked, and starts kind of losing his grip after a while, but also is like, yo, we need to go fucking, I want revenge for my people. Fucking goddamn it. So many people died because of this plague. So he goes Northrend to follow the demon, which one was it? Wasn't Balnazar Tichondrius? Was it Tichondrius? Tichondrius. Let's see. Was it Tichondrius? Which one of the fucking Nathrazim was it? Lord of the Nathrazim. I'm looking. Yes, Burning Legion, former leader of the Dreadlords, chief of... Is he dead? Status defeated. No, it wasn't Tichondrius. Because Tichondrius was in... Let's look at the Nathrazim entry. Which one was it? Fucking god. Was it Mephistroth? No, Mephistroth is later. No.
This is a lot to remember.
There's a lot of names. Was it Balnazar? Mal'Ganis. Okay, it was Mal'Ganis. Mal'Ganis is like, haha, I helped orchestrate this along with the Lich King. We're going back to Northrend. Come find us, bitch. And that's kind of what he does to Arthas. He's just like, ha, come to Northrend if you want to get your revenge. Peace. And Arthas is like, fine, I'm going to fucking Northrend.
Oh wow.
And so he goes up to Northrend, finds Frostmourne, which is the blade of the Lich King, which the moment he touches it, it sucks out his soul, and he's then a minion of the Lich King. Goes and kills his best friend. Not really, but thinks he does. And then goes from there into just like, hey, I'm gonna go back home. And I'm gonna kill my dad and ruin my country because I'm evil now. And you've seen that cutscene. He goes back into the fucking he goes back, he's welcomed home as a hero, and as soon as he sees his dad, shoves the blade through his chest and kills him. Actually, it might have been through his head, I can't remember. It's done via a silhouette, so you can't really see.
Tastefully done.
Yeah.
Tasteful murder.
Like it's shadow stuff. It's like a shadow on the wall and then a blood spray. Might slit his throat. I don't know. So then Arthas goes as a Death Knight, which Death Knights are a whole other fucking thing. Like literally, Death Knights are such a fucking complex thing. So this is one part of this two-part raid. This is the first area. This is the outside of Ahn'Qiraj, basically. And then we're going to go into the temple and kill an old god, but that's not for a little bit. There's only one boss I can't defeat in that raid. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I know. This is one
That
of the
was great.
original. This is a level 60 raid.
Okay.
This is from original like old game.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a reason why this is easy. God damn it, I lost my train of thought again. Oh, yeah, when he gets Frostmourne, also I forgot to mention, he gets Frostmourne and kills Mal'Ganis with it, which is the only time we see a... Oh god. We see a demon be canonically permanently killed in Warcraft 3, because all the others come back. Mal'Ganis doesn't, though. I should go do the Culling of Stratholme and we could see that. I'm right by it. Let's go do the Culling of Stratholme, because that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about old gods. We actually can just see what happens in the Culling of Stratholme instead. Because they have that old mission from Warcraft 3 rebuilt in this game as a time thing. But after he does that, it's the only time a fucking demon canonically dies, because canonically, demons, when they die, they just go back to the Twisting Nether, which is that chaotic thing where light and void clash. It's a whole fucking thing. Unless you kill them in the Twisting Nether, then they can no longer come back, because that's them true dying. Whatever. It's basically like when you kill a guardian after killing its ghost, or take the light from them. Okay. So, the Lich King is like, hey, shit's happening. I'm glossing over so much bullshit right now. Like, I haven't even talked about Kel'Thuzad. God, I haven't even talked about Kel'Thuzad. The Lich King ends up like, hey, Arthas, you need to get up here and merge with me, because I can't... I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. Get up here now.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Because Illidan did a thing that caused an earthquake, and that earthquake... What is this? I don't know what this is. And that earthquake ended up... Oh, it's Uldum. Shit. I fucking hate Uldum. That's so bad. And so so Arthas has to travel up there. He puts on all the armor for the Lich King, and then spends... Was it 5 or 8? It's one of the two. It was either 5 or 8 years merging with the armor and merging with Ner'zhul to become the Lich King. At some point, apparently kills Ner'zhul internally. Like, he kills Ner'zhul's soul, maybe. Unknown. It is unknown if that is a canon thing or not. Well, there's some shit that's going on with the current Lich King right now, and we don't know what's going on. We're gonna find out eventually with the whole death thing taking over. Death, the forces of death. I actually hate the Lich King, because the Lich King stops that from happening, and they don't get to keep the souls, so they don't like the Lich King. They don't want him to exist, so that's a whole other thing. So, the Lich King then comes out and is like, hey, yo, bitch, I'm merged all the way, let's do this shit, and we have to fight against him. And that's a whole other fucking expansion. That's literally Wrath of the Lich King, and it's an entire expansion. Oh god, I didn't even talk about the dragons. They're a huge part of that, too. Fuck.
I took a big bite. I'm still chewing.
I'm gonna be chewing for a while talking about WoW lore. I'm doing all of this from memory right now, outside of looking up Mal'Ganis' name, so I'm gonna gloss over shit. So I can't remember the exact amount of time, but eventually we kill Arthas, and a guy named Bolvar Fordragon, who had been kind of half killed but not, and made possibly immortal by the Red Dragons. God, I have to get into the dragon flights eventually. But made possibly immortal, puts on the helm because he's just like, hey, yo, there always needs to be a Lich King. Well, actually, somebody else says this. Arthas's dad's soul says this. Or maybe it was Uther. Somebody says this. One of the spirits that was trapped in the sword. The sword gets broken during the fight. That's how we defeat him. One of the spirits is like, hey, problem. There always needs to be a Lich King? Or else a giant tsunami of undead would just wash over the planet. And that's actually kind of... So, again, the Lich King had a similar thought to a few other factions in the game. There's Wrathion, the only... Well, now not only... But there's Wrathion, the only pure black dragon, or the only non-corrupted black dragon, but not really not the only non-corrupted black dragon. Oh hey, let me kill you. Bye. Oh, I can skin you. Oh god, the infinite flight. Oh my god, I could talk about the infinite flight. Oh god, I have to talk about the infinite flight eventually. Okay, so Wrathion and the Lich King actually have a very similar view of how you should protect the planet. Yes, bring me down there because I don't feel like doing this manually. They're basically like, we need one faction to cover everything. We cannot have this split faction thing. We can't have a horde and alliance. We need everyone under one rule to be able to fight the Legion. We didn't. It was fine. We also need everyone under one rule. Like, that was Wrathion's thing, was he knew the Legion was coming and was like, man, we need to get everybody together. Everybody's got to work together. We need everyone under one rule so that we can fight the Legion, because they're coming, motherfuckers. I know they are. And the Lich King was like, hey, the Void's out there, and eventually those old gods are going to wake up. Well, eventually break loose. We need to deal with this. So the Lich King, Arthas's Lich King, not Ner'zhul Lich King, is like, hey, the easiest way and best way I can think of doing this, kill everyone and let God sort them out. No, but it's kill everyone and where the fuck, there it is, and turn everyone undead. Every single living thing that can be converted into an undead via the Scourge or soul destruction or raising from the dead, any method, kill them. I need to set this to heroic because there is no mythic. And just make them one gigantic army to fight against the Void. We need to do that. The best thing I can do, I'm super evil, but I still don't want to fight the fuck. I just still don't want to get corrupted by the Void. Fuck. I'm undead. I don't have a soul anymore, but the Void's worse. So let's kill everything, make one gigantic, massive, amazingly powerful army to fight them. Problem is, nobody wants to be killed and turned into an undead for an army. So we kill the Lich King.
Big shocker.
But even the Lich King is like, hey, this is a fucking problem. So we should deal with that. And that's how far, like, that's, everyone wants to deal with the Void, because the Void, so more recent revelations have kind of shown that maybe the Void isn't super bad. That the light is probably just as bad as the Void, but it's a whole thing. Oh my god. So the Void and the light are just like the darkness and the light from Destiny. They are two sides of the same coin. And the Void are actually way more welcoming. Like, as a priest, you get a blade in Legion called, what's the dagger's name? Dagger with the eye that talks. I used it for an entire... No, actually, I didn't. I used the staff. Oh, God, what's her name? What's her fucking name? Black Blade of the Empire. Black Blade of the Empire. Xalatath. Got it. Man, my memory is only good for WoW. It's
Is
only
that
good
what's
for
taking
WoW.
up all the
That's what's
space?
taking up what little space I have. So, Xalatath, Black Blade of the Empire, turns out to actually be an old god that when the old gods first infected Azeroth, there were 5, and the 4 strongest were like, haha, we hate you, you little bitch, and turned her into a dagger. They imprisoned her soul in a dagger after consuming her body.
Rude.
And so we get that dagger, and she talks about shit when we do it. She's like, hey, wait, I don't know where... I don't know what I'm supposed to do to start this. We'll get to see Jaina for a moment, too.
Hey.
And she talks about the fact that, like, the light is, like, the Naru, who are literally the embodiments of light. They are these big crystalline beings that are literal physical manifestations of the light. How the Naru are just long-lost brethren who have lost their way. And stuff like that. Wayward brethren who have lost their way, I believe is what she says, or something like that. Implying that they are literally the same as old gods. It's just one is void, one is light. The other thing with it is that Brockthris, Caithris Draub. The other thing that's a problem with that is the light has been shown to be excessively zealous to the point of basically creating Nazis in WoW.
Done this before?
We thought that the orcs got bad under Garrosh. No, the light forged on the alternate universe are real bad. It is join or die. Like straight up, it is join or fucking die.
I really like those Valentine's Day decorations.
Yeah. That's actually the opening story for the brown orcs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Maghar orcs.
Okay.
Is literally like... Okay, so there's some time travel bullshit in WoW. Actually, there's multiple bits of time travel bullshit in WoW. This all relates to demons, I promise.
Ow!
Because the demons are the epicenter of most of the shit that happens in this fucking universe right now. Because the demons are involved in every facet of things. There's actually shit in Legion that shows... There's actually shit in Legion that shows that possibly they are the reason... Or they are possibly, like, in control of the demons at one point. Or at least the demons are working directly with them, even though they are very much against that. Well, Sargeras is. That's a whole other fucking thing. But... Oh, no. Yeah, no. The demon shit is very interwoven. It is the basis for like half of these games. It is the reason why the first game exists. Like Warcraft, Orcs versus Humans. Because without demons, the orcs would have never made it to this planet. Another thing. I'll get there.
Eventually!
Romy, are you gonna fucking let us... Okay, here's Uther. Arthas will be somewhere nearby. Hey, here's Jaina. Here's Jaina's old model.
Oh wow, that is an old.
This
Old
is
Jaina.
this is a 10-year-old model. So is Arthas. That's pre Lich
Oh,
King
wow.
Arthas.
Okay.
So I don't even know where we were. I got distracted. Then help or worry.
Too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead.
Where were we?
I don't
This
know.
entire city must be purged.
I'm trying to absorb all of this, and I
Oh, don't.
fucking can't.
I've had 15 years. Actually, longer than that because I played.
Orcs. How the orcs got to Azeroth?
No, it was before that.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Before you went off on how this is actually about demons.
I said time travel bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember. Okay, so the time travel bullshit.
Lord Uther,
We got it.
by my right of
Back on
succession,
it.
the sovereignty of my crown.
So, the time travel bullshit in World of Warcraft is interesting. There are 2 cases of time travel bullshit. Both of them are related to void/demon shit.
Those of you who have the will to save this land, follow me. The rest of you,
But I have to go further back to explain the light. And this all connects together. Like, the light and dark thing connects to the demons and arcane thing and connects to just demons in general.
Sorry, Arthur.
So, I haven't even actually gone into true creation myth. I just went dark and light hit each other, and then there was shit from that.
Not high enough for this.
Get higher. Okay, so we're also gonna go protect Arthas while we make it through here. So I'm gonna be a bear for a while.
Yay, bears!
Which what?
force inside Stratham again the cult.
So there's 2 things of time travel bullshit. One of them involves dragons, and one of them involves orcs. And I'm not even talking about this time travel bullshit with which we are going back in time. Yeah, that is how the Awoken happened. But that's how the entire universe was created here. That's the difference. Like, the Awoken happened from that. The universe happens in this.
Also, dark and light hit each other and then there was shit is the best opening for the Book of Genesis I've ever fucking heard.
That is literally the Book of Genesis in this.
I like it.
So, another thing that's in... So, let's go with bullshit time travel that is slightly off of center. So, let's go with dragons. So, remember before I came into the cave thing, there was that black dragon? I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. It was, like, kind of weird, had, like, white stuff all over it, kind of looked a little strange compared to other dragons. We're gonna see more in this.
Oh, cool.
And I kind of want to explain them because they...
This plague to
Yes,
spread.
my prince, whenever. I'm a druid.
Everyone
There's
that's ready.
no human druids, so
These
this
people
should
are all
set you
infected
off.
with the plague and will die soon. We must purge
But
Stratham
they are
of
called the
the
Infinite Dragonflight.
scourge.
We have killed the Infinite Flight, but they are not dead. Because the Infinite Flight are the bronze dragons, which... Oh my god, wait, I have to explain dragons.
Okay.
So there are multiple flights of dragons. Each one represents a different thing. Each one has dominion over something. Red dragons are life. Green dragons are the dream, which I'm not even explaining the dream. Fuck it, I'm not doing it right now.
Just the beginning.
Blue dragons are magic.
This is the beginning.
Hi. Yes, Mal'Ganis, we're gonna kill you.
Oh, I like that one.
See, that's what a Dreadlord looks like. That's what an Othrazim that's not good looks like.
I want to look like that though. I want those horns.
The horns would be good. Oh, hey, look, everyone's undead now because of the plague grain and all the shit. And Arthas was actually right. And if people had actually just listened to him in the beginning.
Die by my hand and serve as your
Oh,
slaves in death.
Destiny lore is nothing compared to WoW lore. Also, they have not had nearly as much time to fucking make it this.
You with the strongest steel and magic shall go forth and destroy them.
So,
I will lead
See,
the rest of my
Mena
followers
agrees
in
with
purging
me.
I
Stratham.
know.
That's-
I can read
this is
chat
good.
too. So, The dragonflights, though, those matter a lot. They're, oh boy, they matter. So I went with blue. We did blue, red, green. Black was the Earth Warders, which is like the, I don't even know how to explain them. Like they were the ones who took care of the deep places and stuff like that. They get They get corrupted by an old god. That's what creates Deathwing. There's a lot there with Deathwing and old gods even, and I just don't have it in me. I need you guys to die so that the next wave spawns, please. I already have Bronze Drake, so I don't know why I'm doing this.
It's something to do.
Well, I want to talk about what happens here. Because this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the moment when Arthas kind of starts to lose it. After everyone abandons him. Even though he was right here.
See, that's understandable. You can do everything right and still lose.
Oh no, he was not doing the right thing, but he was doing the thing that was needed.
Okay. Well, you can do everything that you set out to do and still be unsuccessful.
No, it's just everyone abandoned him and he becomes the Lich King.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty fucking successful.
Well,
It took a lot to kill him. And it took a literal miracle to kill him.
jeez.
But... Okay, so I did black. Okay, and then bronze dragons are time. They have the ability and dominion over time. Chromie's a cool little dragon. I like her a lot. She's awesome. There's a quest line, The Many Deaths of Chromie. I'm gonna finish that one day on video. But I had to explain the thing with the dragons because you have to understand what the infinite flight is for this particular dungeon, actually. Yes and no. The time dragons in this are literally like, I'm just gonna go pop around in time and do shit and just kind of see what happens kind of thing. And they're like, yeah, we can't really go back in time and change things because that's against our rules for now.
For now.
And they're just like, yeah, we need to just not do that. But they're like, every once in a while we could maybe help some people out though, because it's a good thing to do. Maybe they're cool though most of the time. A lot of them are. But the leader, trying to remember his name. Sorry. Alex Straza, Isera, Malagos. Fuck. Bronze Dragon. Just a second. Bronze Dragons. Let's go. Oh no, not RuneScape. I'm gonna remember it before this fucking pops up, aren't I? Kairos Dornbu. Yes. Sorry. Alright, I remember Chromie's name. Chromie's actual full name is Chromaru, I believe. And all like dragons of different flights have similar names. So like Alex Straza, all the red dragons have like Straza at the name or Aza.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it when groups
blue
have
dragons
naming
have
conventions.
ghosts, like Maligos, Caligos, stuff like that. But Kairos Domru is the leader. And he's like, hey, man, I need some help at one point for a dungeon, which I could actually go do because I think it's in this same place. And he's like, man, I need some fucking help. The infinite dragon flight is still a fucking problem. we've really got to take care of them. Would you mind helping? And so you go forward in time, back in time? I can't remember. You go through time with him to a spot where the leader of the Infinite Dragonflight is, and then you kill him. And then you realize, oh, that's Kairos Dormu from the future, where he's gone insane. And then corrupted his entire flight of dragons into becoming the Infinite Dragonflight instead of the Bronze Flight. And is going back through time and fucking with things to try to make the world okay. We have not yet gotten to the point in which Kairos Dormu has gone, like, nuts in-game yet. Because he was already crazy when we ran into him. Into his future self. So we don't know what it is that triggers Kairos Dormu to go nuts and try to destroy everything. We haven't yet met the Infinite Dragonflight, and we've killed them. That's how fucking bullshit time works.
Time
Time is money, friend.
But yes, God, oh murderer mine. Oh God, I need to put that on something.
That would be a good.
No, that's how the dragons in Destiny talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh bearer mine when you went.
I was thinking that would be a good thing to put on like booty shorts or something.
Oh,
murderer mine.
No, oh murderer mine is what Riven calls you after you kill her in the raid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she says, oh murderer mine. Or something similar to that. Oh killer mine or something. Okay, wave 10 done.
You are too late, champion of Lore. The dead shall have their day.
Okay, can I just... Okay, this guy popped up. Good. Jesus. So the Infinite Dragonflight is here. We're gonna run into it. Can you slightly turn it? Doesn't need to be turned all the way. Yeah, there you go. It's a little weird. The circuit in it is hard to fix.
Okay. I think I got it.
So the Infinite Dragonflight's around here, and that's why I'm explaining them right now, because they're... But we're pretty certain that they are driven nuts by the old gods. We're also pretty certain that the old gods are not dead. And in fact are very much alive, and we will very much be dealing with them later. I don't know how to get to the Infinite Corruptor. Oh, Mal'Ganis get defeated, okay. I don't know where the Infinite Corruptor is. Chrono Lord Epoch. Reality is the finest flesh, O bearer mine, and are you not hungry? Skull of Dire Arkham.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Destiny's good game. Destiny good game. Hey Arthas, where the fuck did you go? Oh. Whoops. I went the wrong way for Arthas. I thought I had to go back and talk to him. But so we don't quite know, but we think it's a old god thing because that's what drives people insane in this, or loss. Loss is the other thing. Saffron. Her fucking name. Syndragosa. Syndragosa, the reason that she goes like crazy is I told you about her. She's the one who dies in Northrend. She can't quite make it back to the ancestor or into the dying area of the dragons and stuff. So she's just kind of nuts by the end of it.
Hey guys. Yes, bear.
Also, here's some Don't get me started on Sylvanas.
Oh,
Don't get me started on fucking Sylvanas.
or,
No. Okay. No. I'm not gonna do this right now.
Okay.
Here's some infinite dragons. They were once bronze dragons. So infinite dragons. Oh, Dad, do I have to fucking talk to you again? No, good. No, I'm already on something else. And no, I legitimately do not feel like talking about Sylvanas. I do not want to. So
Be ready for anything.
I lost my train of thought.
the dragons.
Dragon.
Infinite dragons.
Infinite Dragonflight. So we don't know what causes them, but eventually we will deal with them.
Let's move
Come
on.
the fuck on, dude. You're so fucking slow. Yes, there's gonna be more, and then there's more, and then I kill them, and then there's more. There's some in this room, and they're gonna appear behind us. Yeah, so there we go.
Yay.
They're dead, and they're dead. This is not hard. Okay, move, Arthas. Fucking hurry up. I need to kill Chrono Lord Epoch over here. So we don't quite know, but it's probably an old god thing that corrupts Kairos Dormu and turns him into whatever Kairos Dormu is backwards. I'm not gonna fucking look at it. That's literally what it is. It's just it's Yen Sid again. It's just Kairos Dormu backwards, or anagram of it, or some bullshit.
Hate it.
What else can he put in my way?
Or what was square backwards? Fucking I saw that guy
I
mad
don't
as
know.
fuck. But eventually we deal with them, but we haven't because they can, since they are time travelers, we've already killed them all, but they also are attacking at different points throughout time. So even though we've solved the problem, we'll keep running into the yes, Master Eric has got it. Fucking stupid. God, I hate Square. Anyway, since we've dealt with them but haven't dealt with them, and they're going to keep coming up, we could possibly be dealing with the Infinite Dragonflight forever. It's fun.
Feast.
But that I can now talk about the other thing that this all still connects to demons. Don't worry.
That was the original question.
The bronze dragonflight, one of them, is like, hey, look, I want your help, Garrosh, even though you're a literal Nazi orc and you're really bad and I shouldn't want your help, but I'm stupid. And so he's like, yeah, okay. Garrosh is like, okay, cool. Bring me back in time so I could save my father and build an army of pure orcs that have not been corrupted by demons or anything. So he does, and then Garrosh kills him as soon as they get back in time, because of course he does. Why wouldn't he? And did I deal with the fucking Infinite Corruptor? No, I didn't. Whatever. And so one of these bronze dragons bring us back there. We go back 35 years in the past, and that's what 2 expansions ago was. So coming from that, and this is also going to circle around to the light versus dark thing. But 35 years ago in our timeline and in their timeline, demons were sent because they've been chasing after a race called the Draenei or Eridar, whatever you want to go with. Depends on who you ask in game, even, because the Draenei are the Eridar.
At last, some good luck. Market Road. Afghanis is supposed to be in Crusader Square, just ahead.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Also, wish that they would do more of that shit in Destiny 2. Yeah, the fire hasn't quite touched here yet. I'm gonna go find this infinite corruptor really quick. I believe it's somewhere over here. Oh yeah, infinite corruptor right here. Yeah, see, corrupting a guardian of time. Oh, that's how you get the reins of the Bronze Drake now? Or is that guaranteed or something? Interesting. That is not how you got that before.
You got a thing?
I already had the thing.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the dragons I already had. But
God, smack
So.
the dragon.
I already smacked it. It's dead. It's dead. It's not dead. Yeah. Come on, Arthas. Let's go. Let's go fucking kill this asshole.
I love these fucking, like, market stalls. These
So,
are good.
a bunch of the... Yeah, they are. Like, the set dressing in WoW is good, even if this is old as fuck. So, a bunch of the demons in the army are actually corrupted Eridar. Like, the two highest generals are Archimond and Kil'jaeden. Two demons. Alright, so this is the thing, it's like, young prince, gather your forces, meet me in the Arctic lands of Northrend. And we set our score, blah blah, peace! And he's like, bitch, I'm out. Can I just have my chest, please? Thanks. Got my stuff. Bye! Oh, I didn't get the pistol. Shit, I don't want it anyway, it's ugly. Anyway.
You're right, it is
Anything
ugly.
that Mal'Ganis has left behind is yours. Take it as your reward.
Yeah, I already did.
I must now begin plans for an expedition to Northrend.
We can actually go see where he went to Northrend to go do that shit. Like, literally where they landed and he burned all the boats to stop his men from leaving. That was the whole thing. Yeah, he went nuts. But, okay, so this all circles around back to demons. So, a chunk of the Eridar left and became the Draenei, which is Wanderers or whatever in their tongue. There's also a planet called Draenor. It's conflicting bullshit with their stuff. Anyway, hey, Chromie. That's Chromie's actual form.
Oh.
She's actually a whelpling now. They changed it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, bye, Chromie. Can I get out of here? Can I get a teleport out?
Haven't we done this before?
Okay, whatever. I'll just walk back out. It's not that big a deal. No. Cool. So, I wanted to go do something else in the Caverns of Time, and it's faster to just walk out of here than teleport around. Actually, no, it's not, because I can teleport here and then teleport directly to Caverns of Time. So, the demons have been chasing the Draenei all over in both timelines for about 10,000 years. The Draenei eventually crash land on Draenor with the orcs, and they have a peaceful relationship. They're like, hey, you're chill, right? And the orcs are like, yeah, whatever. I guess we can just deal with this shit. You're cool, you're not fighting us, whatever. And in our timeline, Kil'jaeden's like, I don't like that. How about we go send a pit lord, Manaroth? Big player and shit. How about we send Manaroth to Draenor to corrupt the orcs and then make them evil. And then they'll kill all the Draenei. And then we can send them through a portal and they'll kill all the humans and the elves and shit on this other planet. So that's the whole thing with the orcs originally getting corrupted. That's why they have red or green skin. Red skin is when they are still directly infected by demon blood. Green skin is from being exposed to fell magic. Because they're normally brown skinned or black skinned. Like black. Like coal black is awesome. And so that happens in our timeline. In the other timeline, that is stopped by Garrosh, who came from our timeline to stop his dad, because his dad was the first one to drink from demon blood and shit 35 years ago, whatever. Time travel bullshit. But that all happens, and it saves Gul'dan. Because our timeline, Gul'dan dies during the Second War. Second War. Yes, Second War. So our timeline Gul'dan dies during the Second War. Their timeline Gul'dan gets flung into our timeline at the end of that, which is what starts the Legion expansion. Yeah, the movie is weird though. I've seen synopses of that movie, and it is very strange in terms of what it does. Was End Time?
They were cowardly with the female orcs.
Of course they were.
Complete cowardice.
So we can do End Times. I could show you when we kill the leader of the Infinite Flight. Also, we get to see this cool thing where Deathwing impales himself on the Dragon Rest Temple.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, we'll see it actually in the game. Yeah. So after the old gods are done with him, they make him impale himself on the temple. Yeah, Deathwing has a fucked up life. The entire reason he was even corrupted is because he is the Earth Warder. So his entire thing was the earth and the ground. But the problem with that is that's where the old gods are, so he gets corrupted by them. And then after being used and just... Yes, Deathwing is fought, but it's a very bad fight. We kill him in our timeline. In this other alternate timeline here, he wins, everybody dies, and then he impales himself on a thing. Well, he is made to impale himself on a thing by the old gods. That's the whole thing. It's a whole confusing fucking thing.
That was just a Stargate.
Basically, yes. It's a time gate.
That was just a fucking Stargate.
The undying
But
flames are all
so all this stuff happens. The demons eventually come through our world because Gul'dan's like, well, alternate Gul'dan's like, huh, there's cool shit here with demon powers. I guess I'm gonna take all that and make it mine and then kill everybody. And then summon Sargeras because he's my master. I should do that. And also he has this whole thing of eventually wanting to be more powerful than Sargeras. Ain't no way that's ever gonna happen. He gets his head exploded.
Like you do.
Yeah. Oh, the Axator Chieftains. I don't have that. Oh, fuck. No. Why did that have to drop? That's such a good axe. I could use that on my Tauren warrior. No. Fuck. Fuck. That's a good axe. Or at least it's cool looking axe. It's not anything that I care about. Yeah, that's just a Stargate. Yeah, that's just a Stargate. I just wanted to go shunk, 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 shunk as coordinates.
Yep.
Zero Dragon Shot.
the Blue Dragon Shrine. A great battle shattered the time waves.
So we have to put
leading out of this
back
forsaken
we have to put the staff back, Jaina's staff back together and then kill her.
across the ground and defeat the traps.
This is end times. It's when everybody's dead, so it doesn't matter. The old gods won in this timeline.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what happens if the old gods win, and then it's really bad. So that's what we're trying to stop. But this is also the timeline that happens if the Infinite Dragonflight does the shit it's supposed to do. So that's the other thing. That's why people are like, they're probably related to the old gods. Yeah, they're probably old god related. But we haven't seen them be created, so we have no fucking idea. God, I hate time travel. But yeah, so demons and shit, and that's what happens with Legion, and eventually we kill a lot of demons, and then Sargeras gets trapped with Illidan and all the other Titan souls in a place that nobody can ever get to again. Illidan was just like, hey, I get to fight Sargeras for eternity? Cool. Like, that's his whole thing. He's just like, I've been trying to fight Sargeras for 10,000 years. You think I'm giving up this fucking chance? I'm gonna fucking kill him. No, you're not. You're gonna get your ass beat for an eternity. Literally, he's probably up there right now. Where is the? Is it? Does it show up? No, it doesn't. Oh, wow. We really are in an alternate timeline. There's like a little star in the sky that was the portal to the other planet, and it's just like, oh, he's up there getting his ass beat right now, isn't he? Like, he's just up there just getting thrashed by a fucking demon. By a titan. He's not gonna kill a titan. He was barely powerful enough to kill a fucking Prime Naru. There's no way he's killing a titan. But yeah, so this all circled back to demons, because demons and time travel and...
Leave now, before we come to blows. We hate resorting to farewell, and good luck.
I didn't open a bouquet.
What?
Oh, you have to collect a bouquet
Okay.
during the time, and I collected one from her. Okay. Interesting. Whatever. I got it's a Valentine's Day achievement. I just picked it up randomly.
All right then.
Where the fuck is the Stargate? Oh yeah, no, like, yeah, fucking Zol, and Zol's supposed to be like the weakest of the worm gods too. Like, Zol is supposed to be the weak one. Oh, there it is. And the other worm gods are supposed to be super, super powerful compared to him. And it took everything we had to kind of beat him before he got turned into a gun. Yeah, that's real.
That's serious. Wow.
I wonder if...
Wow.
Huh. Maybe this is... Oh, I just realized where the infinite flight comes from. The infinite flight comes from the end times. When Kairos Dormu sees everything go to shit because of the old gods. And he's like, fuck. And he's just like, no, fuck it. We have power over time. I can fix this. So then he creates the infinite flight, corrupts everybody there, who then go in turn through time, corrupting other bronze dragons, recruiting them to the flight. Then the flight goes through and is like, okay, we're gonna go back in time and shit, and we're gonna fix all the things that caused the old gods to fucking happen. Or to become as powerful as they are. And that's why the infinite flight exists. So we're killing them where they start. This thing is the thing that controls time.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But okay, so they come from the end times. So they come from an alternate universe. Interesting. Huh. Hey, bud.
All that matters.
Please don't give me that.
is this moment.
Do I have to kill all these things? I think I do. Eat moonbeams.
Fall unwitting like a blind writhing worm
They're
towards
just-
endless
I-
madness and despair.
It
I
does
have
not
witnessed the
cease to
true
amuse me
end
that you're just able to one-shot everything
This
in
is
these
a
areas.
blessing you
Okay,
simply
nope.
cannot
Here we go. I have not seen this. I have not seen this dialogue.
Oh.
You crawl unwittingly like a blind, writhing worm towards endless madness and despair. I have witnessed the true end times. This is a blessing you simply cannot comprehend. So, this isn't even the Kairos Dormu from our... This isn't the Kairos Dormu from this timeline. This is a Kairos Dormu from further in the future than we're dealing with. That saw what happens. So, yeah, we still have not gotten to the point. We don't know what creates the infinite flight.
You know not what you have done. Accept my blessing and use the hourglass of time to defeat Murazan.
Huh.
Deny the truth until it becomes lie.
That's cool. And also, Oryx kill him. there is no peace for that dragon. He's still alive in another timeline. We only killed him at this point in time. Still gotta deal with him again. Still haven't seen when he's created, because this is the same dude.
Try not to dwell on all the
This is the same one. This is the guy who becomes that dragon I just killed.
Alright then.
He's actually got a cool design. Like, if you look, he's floating. God damn it. If you look at it though, he's got a hourglass inside the bronze dragon on his shoulder.
Oh, that's really cool,
It's
actually.
a cool design.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, fucking hell, though. God, so much dumb bullshit. So that's kind of demons. It doesn't really make sense, and fucking I did a horrible job explaining it. But that's kind of demons. There's a lot of time. There's time travel and dragons and other bullshit involved. See, like, Zaladormu is the name of that one. That's just Time Watcher. There's not really many named bronze dragons. And a Kronos, but that's a special dragon. Well of Eternity. Oh, we could do Well of Eternity, and we could talk about the time that the demons came the first time, and everything went to fucking shit, and then the world blew up. Because, hey, guess what? This used to be all one big continent. All this was one place, and it was centered here, and then some shit went down, and everything blew apart. So let's go look at what happened.
R.I.P. Pangea.
Oh, we can talk about all the gods for a second, because that relates to this.
Oh god.
So, there were originally 5 old gods. One was killed by the others and imprisoned in a blade. And then...
the eve of the sundering, when the collapse of the well
Why do I have a
eternity
request to turn into you?
fractured the continents of the world.
And then the other 4 kind of just waged war because they loved the chaos of it. They fed from it.
But first, you must bring down the protective wards of Ajara's
Um,
born lackeys.
Yeah, so the world... Let's see, does it actually show... No, it doesn't show it. So everything was centered with this at the core of it, basically. Like, all of this was here. And then, like, spread out. And high elves at the time, whatever you want to call them, were super magical, awesome beast things that just fucking really loved demons. Ashara just super in love with those demons, you know? Like, man, they really love those demons. Oh, I thought that was Jared's Shadow Song. I was be like, Did I kill you? No? Yes? Okay. And then this happened because Ashara was like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna do a thing and let fucking Sargeras start bringing troops through. Because Sargeras wanted to invade the planet so that he could make it here and kill Azeroth, the Titan Soul. So it didn't end up being... Oh, also this is Illidan, like young Illidan. Like younger. This is post losing his eyes and becoming a demon hunter, but pre a lot of other shit. So none of this fucking matters. Fucking, I'll just kill them all. Wow, they do a lot of damage. You are way stronger than I thought.
I think we stand a better chance fighting alongside one another.
How the fuck did that kill me? Oh, it must be like a percentage and not actual damage. No, sorry, you give nothing. Giving is for the sky. You worship the deep, which asks that we take what.
We now
If we deny this truth, the truth might.
hidden from our enemies. Come with me if you'd like to live long enough to see me.
Well, that's cryptic.
So
Nice.
many demons, not enough time.
Of Sorrows, first 3. Alright then.
I will hold them back so we can get past. Be ready.
Okay. I'm ready.
My magic is fading. I'm going through.
Okay, we're through, I guess. Whatever. I have...
Attack. I don't like it. To the Legion!
There. We did a thing.
Destroy the portal energy focus.
There, we did a thing.
That was quick.
Stay close.
So, the old gods don't want Sargeras to come through because they want to corrupt the the whole reason I was talking about the old gods was because I wanted to talk about the Well of Eternity.
I'll let you have the first kill.
Okay. Refocusing. One moment. Just refocusing.
We need to move. Leaving. Stay close.
Old gods, Well of Eternity. So, there were 4 old gods left when the Titans found the last Titan, which is Azeroth. And they're like, well, fuck, this is a problem. Okay, that's cool. Can we just go, dude? And so the Titans found Azeroth and were like, yo, we need to take care of this shit. And Aman'Thul just reaches down and just rips one of the old gods out. Just fuck it. Pluck like a goddamn fucking piece of cancer. Problem. Old gods, way bigger than you think. Way bigger than they show in the game. The things that we see in the game and we kill because they're not dead. Oh wow, the camera's way behind. The things that we see and kill are not the whole old god. They are tiny manifestations of things that go to the core of the planet. And Aman'Thul didn't really realize this, and he plucked out Yasharaj, which was one of the old gods. And when he did, chunks of Yasharaj fell back, including his heart. That's a whole other thing. That is a fucking thing that matters later on. But the problem with this is it caused a gaping wound in the world, which would eventually be known as... Because you're bad. Eventually that big old wound would be known as the Well of Eternity. This thing. Because, well, it's a big pool of water that literally stretches down to the core of the planet and possibly past that into some other realm. Somebody dove into it once. It was a whole thing. And you know what? Fuck this. There's no point in fighting these. They're not strong. I don't get anything out of it.
I like this glass floor. This is good.
Yeah, this is kind of the elves, though. This is what they were before the fucking demons. Oh, there's, the red dragon is actually, I believe, Alexstrasza. Just not named right now. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm way faster here. But I need energy, which, nope. Therefore I'm slower, but doesn't need energy. Yeah, that should be Alexstrasza. That should be Yrcera. This was after... So that thing is... Oh, no. So that thing is the Dragon Soul, or the Demon Soul, depending on who you ask. The thing about that thing is, it was... There's a whole fucking thing with the dragons that I'm not going to talk about right now. I don't see Malygos or anybody else, so maybe those aren't who I was thinking of. That should be Kairos Dormu if it is. There's a blue one. No, they're repeating. Okay, never mind. But the Well of Eternity literally goes down to the core of the planet and possibly beyond in terms of, hey, this is a fucking actual, like, thing. Also, I'm gonna super murder Ashara, but actually not really. She becomes a Naga. The Naga are a whole other old god creation. And I've worked with demons before.
Keepers of Eternity, will you stand?
There are so many branching paths.
Oh god, everything is fucking intertwined. But the Well of Eternity, this thing is what they're using to try to bring the demons here because it's a magic. It's a font of power. They don't realize that the Well of Eternity is literally the blood of Azeroth, because it quite literally touches Azeroth's soul. Because this is the spot where Yashiraj was ripped out. So again, relating to old gods, but also demons.
As much as I adore playing hostess, I have
Yes, I know. You're super powerful and could actually kill us with a fucking wink. I know. I know. She's actually like disturbingly powerful.
Okay. Like this bat.
Yeah, the bat's textures didn't load in.
No.
None of them did, so that's weird. Maybe there's a corrupt file I need to go fucking verify. Oh, hey, here's some Bronze Flight people.
We have been sent by Nosdormu. Quickly, on our backs. We must get you to the Dragon Soul.
Thanks, Nosdormu. I'm glad you did that. Maybe Kairos Dormu was the one who got killed and Nosdormu is the leader. I don't remember. I don't care. But yeah, so this is the Dragon Soul. It's currently trying to close the portal that was opened within the Well of Eternity. And yeah, here's Ysera, sorry, Dormu. I don't remember you. And Alexstrasza. This is when what's her name dies. There's Deathwing.
What have you done? You have doomed us all to the madness of the old gods.
Mine.
He is lost to his sister. He is no
The power of the soul is tearing him
The old gods are super pissed off because he's trying to fuck up something.
I will not be denied.
The old gods protect the soul. The link to the portal must be broken. Quickly, to Stormrage.
Yeah, dude, Rasputin's weird and cool and scary, and I love it. Oh, that dragon I was on just got killed by a bat.
Good job, bat.
Then you close the portal, brother.
Yeah.
Being maintained by the will
So
of
here's the
God.
brothers, Stormrage.
Manaroth. I cannot break his will alone.
Very well. We shall break it for you.
He knows what we attempt. We have not much time. The forest
Oh,
of
hey.
is
You turn super like, not evil, but super dark later.
I like the glowy bits.
guide us through
Yeah,
this dark.
she's cool. Tyrande is
Do not
weird.
confine me.
I
Good
don't really
design.
like her as a character, but whatever. She kind of goes super evil, like not evil, but dark. She follows the path of the moon, the moon hunter or whatever, night hunter. I don't fucking know. I haven't done that quest because I haven't recorded it. Become the bear. Let's kill everything.
And lo, I am become the bear, destroyer of dragons.
They're not dragons, they're demons.
I mean, you do wreck dragons on the reg, though.
Kind of. They're only evil dragons. Only blue and infinite. Don't kill any others. That's Manaroth. I talked about him earlier. He's the one who corrupted the orcs. This is before all that. This is 10,000 years ago. It's a whole fucking thing.
Is there a mini pet version
Of Manaroth?
of Manaroth?
No, I think there is a pit lord though. Actually, we could just check. Let's look into the
What
collections.
is in that vial? What are you doing?
Wait.
But yeah,
I have
he's gonna do some shit. God damn it, Illidan, you fucking asshole. But basically, this right now is before the world got sundered, and when they close the portal, there's a feedback, and now he's super powerful.
Yes. I can feel the raw power.
And when there's a bunch of feedback that ends up just fucking sundering the world, literally. Bye, Giant Infernal.
Bye.
You ain't shit.
Now then, see that I am not disrupted by
Oh my god, we didn't even talk about Seder.
For your queen! For Ashara!
Okay. But, yeah. So then the world gets sundered when they're trying to stop demons from coming through. And that's when all of all the stuff happens. And hey, Manaroth, I'm gonna kick your ass. You have 6 million health, but you still won't beat me, motherfucker. I killed the Lich King. You can't touch me. There's just so much bullshit that happens with demons in this, and it all fucking always connects to them. Fucking assholes.
Elune, guide my arrow.
Then your world will be unmade.
He's
Your
done it.
lives
The portal is
as
collapsing.
nothing.
So Manaroth doesn't die, he just gets sent back through the portal. All the demons get pulled through, and it's hilarious to watch, because animations are terrible in World of Warcraft.
Be ripped from my grasp. I will not return
This is good.
to him in failure. I will not be torn from this pitiful world.
Yeah, Scrummy, you missed a lot.
No!
Hopefully they're done with demons for a while. I would rather deal with the forces of death, because that's not something we've ever dealt with. Well, no, that's a lie. Yes, I got a new hammer. Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, and it's a newer model, so it doesn't look like utter shit.
Nice.
Onyx skull, what is that? It's just a skull. Yeah, hopefully because right now there's a lot of stuff. There's Bomb Swandi, who's a really cool character, probably my favorite character in BFA by far. Okay, out to show, man.
The well is out of control!
Can I jump into the well? No.
Aye, it's been twisted and turned by too many spells. The fuss we, especially you, made with the portal was too much. The same spell that sent the Burning Legion back into their foul realm now works on the well. It's devouring itself and taking its surroundings with it. Fascinating, isn't it? Not if we're caught.
And Illidan, you have gone back and forth between being good and evil so many times. And you always sound evil because Liam O'Brien can't sound like a good person.
Jesus Christ.
Have you heard that man's voice?
Yes, I have.
He cannot sound like a good person.
We need to watch Campaign 2. We need to watch Critical Role.
It doesn't matter, he still sounds evil, it's just his voice.
Without your aid, our
You can't deny it.
Well, notice that I'm not.
Yes. Doesn't matter, I'm not saying he is a bad person, I'm saying he sounds like a bad person.
Oh, God.
And you know he does.
He does really good villain voices.
Huh.
Oh.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna test stream at 60 next time. See how it goes. God, that's just Ashara. It's just Ashara and her sisters. Yeah, I have seen the Book of Sorrow stuff, or at least a good chunk of it, because Bife has the videos for them. And yeah, the whole thing with like the way the hive started and everything with them being like forced out, so is so cool. Such a good fucking. Oh god, I love this shit. Alright. What are you? Calling of Stratholme. Black Morass. Should we get into the last piece of demon lore?
Yeah.
Let's go to the Black Morass then.
I always like looking at art from Burning Crusade. Seeing how much the styles change.
No, I'm good, my dude. So.
Books of Sorry is pretty awesome. We should have that changed.
So in this area, which is the Black Morass, which is part of, which is, well, what later just becomes the Blasted Lands. So.
Okay, now I
Yep,
need
no,
this.
that's good. That's very good.
I would play that.
Stop following me. I said stop. Hey.
The time has come. Gul'dan, order your warlocks to double their efforts. Moments from now, the gateway will open, and your horde will be released upon this ripe, unsuspecting land.
So this is Medivh, the daughter of that guardian I talked about who fought that avatar of Sargeras. Oh, not the daughter, the son. The thing I forgot to mention, I actually didn't mention because it was just a bunch of bullshit at the time, but now matters, is when she fought that avatar of Sargeras, she didn't know, but she had Sargeras' soul kind of possess her womb. And then she went and got pregnant. And then, so possessed uterus plus pregnant equals a possessed baby. And so that kind of is what happens. And her baby, Medivh, has a chunk of Sargeras' soul in him. So he eventually turns evil. There's a whole thing. And so one of the parts of that whole evil plan is, well, he's the guardian now. His mom's gone. And he's going to open a portal between our world and Draenor and let the orcs in. And that's how the orcs get here. In Warcraft 1. So this asshole is the reason that the orcs happen. Now, see, I'm killing the Infinite Dragonflight because they are showing up trying to kill him before the orcs can come, before the portal can be open and the orcs come through. Which would be great, honestly. It probably would have been pretty good to do, but we need the orcs for the Alliance to build the Horde, and the Horde and the Alliance just, like, basically temper each other and become stronger over time. So, no, it's a bad thing to do, and that's why the end times happen. It's a whole thing. Something that nobody ever realizes, that it's actually a good thing that they constantly fight. What is that? I don't have it. Oh, it's ugly as sin. So this asshole is currently possessed by the Demon King, basically. And, wow, that's a 941% upgrade. Alright. Yeah, this is a boring mission, but just to see what happens here. Eventually this becomes a literal blasted land. Yes, the Horde and Alliance existing are the Crucible. Lord Shax.
Oh, God.
Guardians, you must fight in the Crucible. I am Megaphone Sexual.
so much.
You're the one who said Shax's gender identity is megaphone. It's not wrong. You know how Goku is fight sexual?
Goku is fight sexual.
Shax is megaphone sexual.
Shax's gender is megaphone.
Well, yeah, because they're krill. History is not about to be rewritten, my dude. Obviously, you don't rewrite history because I still exist. Like, don't you get it? We win every time. You idiot. I have to get to 12 and then I can fight another boss.
What? A daring knight can cut them.
Although light makes you happy, you must avoid it. Oh, interesting.
Hit? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Young knight can complete stars from the tentacles. Nice.
It's not too late.
Okay. But yeah, so this is the last major part of demon lore that I'm going to talk about because good God, I got maybe half of what matters.
Cinnamon roll sister of the 3 hive gods.
I mean, they were good before the worms. They were literally krill. They were... Man, we should do Destiny lore sometime, but man, I am not Bife. I am not even half Nobble right now. Although Nobble does research, I'm doing everything from memory. That's the difference. All these, like, Bife and Nobble and all them, all the people who do lore videos for all these fucking big games with complex bullshit lore, they all fucking research their shit. I hop on a live stream and just go, so what do we want to talk about? And then I fuck it up because I didn't research anything or write anything down or script anything.
What's script?
I didn't even talk about Kill Jaden or Narcommand. I didn't even talk about Kill Jaden and Narcommand. Two of the biggest characters in this entire fucking game. I would believe it. No. He is not wrong in any way. I would absolutely believe that.
The time has come to shatter his clockwork universe. Let us no longer be slaves of that.
I would totally take a college course on Destiny lore.
This greater path. I am
Especially if it was Bife teaching it.
Gul'dan's horde will sweep across this world like a locust swarm. And all my designs, all my carefully laid plans will at last fall into place.
See? And then Warcraft 1 happens. So this dungeon is technically a prequel to Warcraft.
Alright.
No, I could see that. They seemed very frail. All right, so we've done WoW lore.
For 2 hours.
2 hours and 7 minutes. Oh man. Hi.
Time for some Destiny 2.
I got some Crimson Days grinding to do.
There's some good things.
Still need the Diesel Punk. Yeah, we sure have done some WoW
We
lore.
sure have.
Boy. Next time we'll talk about old gods.
Fun.
I've done an old god stream before, where we went and killed all the old gods in the game.
Oh, neat.
Can't do one of them now.
No. No?
Nope. Yasharaj's heart is at the end of Siege of Orgrimmar, and can't do Siege of Orgrimmar anymore. One of the encounters is broken since the squish. So, just straight up can't finish it. You finish the first of 4 things, and as soon as you finish it, it breaks. Yes, of course, I got the vow. Gonna have to turn this on. Yeah, vow was the first thing I got. And I got the dance. And I got the sparrow. The only thing I'm working towards now is Diesel Punk.
The Sparrow is so good. I love the trail. I love the little fluttering animations.
Hearts
It's
and
great.
shit. As a matter of fact, one moment, I'm going to stop the stream for a second.